Hey, so today I want to break down all of the tools that are available for you. I like to keep all of mine in here. Makes it very easy to grab them, see where they are. And yeah, I just like to keep it organized. So I'd like to start by saying that the brushes that I have are very durable. They aren't going to rust, which is perfect. So they're going to last you a long time. They are very soft, which is also very nice. You don't want, little scratchy or rough bristles on your face. So these here that I just have been picking out, these brushes here I have had since shortly a few weeks after I started. So I've had these brushes for over 2 years, and I have never had to replace a single one of them. So I think that's pretty impressive. So I kind of want to break these down for you just real quick and just show you the different options that there are. First up is the powder puff brush. Love this brush. It's very soft, perfect for putting on powder, of course, whether it's a pressed powder or a loose powder. It's also great for applying bronzer. Some people have used it with a liquid foundation. You can also use it just for general blending. So this is kind of definitely a multiple use brush. So this is a very, very popular one. Other face brushes include the blusher brush. Love this. It's angled, which makes it perfect for using, brush. You can also use it for your bronzer. And also it can be used for sun blending. Again, very soft. The bristles are long and kind of flowy, which is very nice. Another brush, this is the foundation brush. This brush is great for applying the cream foundation, which comes in a compact. You can also use it for applying BB cream and even concealer. Speaking of concealer, there is the concealer brush. So if you were using the concealer in a large area, or you were using a lighter shade of concealer to do that for some highlighting, you could use the bigger brush, or you can use the smaller brush, which is great. I actually have a bug bite on my face right there, and if I wanted to cover that up, I would probably just use my little concealer brush and then the concealer, of course. Next up for face brushes, we have the highlight and contour brush. Nice soft end here, compact bristles, but still very soft, a little flowy. These are, this is for the highlighting powder in the sculpting trio. This end here, very short bristles, perfect for stippling. This is for the contour end of the sculpting trio. The sculpting trio has 3 different shades in it, and the contouring end is a creamy end, and so this brush, this end of the brush is perfect for that. Plus the angle obviously gives you great shape for right in the areas where you want to contour. Then for the eye brushes, we've got the deluxe brush. This is kind of a multiple use brush. You can use it for blending, you can use it for applying the loose mineral pigments, and even just some shading. So multiple use brush here. This is your crease brush. This is still soft, but they're a little bit more coarse. Perfect, of course, for blending right in the crease and applying a crease color. Probably my favorite eye brush is the liner shader brush, because you can do so much with it. You can use this end, of course, dip it in a color, apply it. You can shade with it, you can blend with it. This end is for your liner, so whether you get this end wet and put that in an eyeshadow color and turn that color into an eyeliner, or if you just want to blend your eyeliner after you've used it, this is the end you do that with. So this is probably my favorite eye brush because it's very versatile. Then of course you have the cream shadow brush. Highly recommend, if you are using the cream shadow, that you get the cream shadow brush. Cream shadow brush, again, it's very soft, but it's shorter bristles, a little bit more compact. The cream is a very moussey feel, so by using this brush, it packs it in there and makes it very easy to just tap on your eyelids. This brush here, this is the angled shadow sponge brush. You have this angled end here, and then on this side you have the shadow sponge. perfectly for use with the palettes. That's what it was made for, was a pressed eyeshadow palette. You can use this end, of course, to apply color to your entire eyelid. This end can be used for going in the crease, but also for blending. So I love that. Other tools that we're going to be talking about are going to be the blending buds. So these little cuties can be used for applying primer, cream, foundation, powder foundation, blush. Lots of uses for these. Don't forget, you must get them damp and wring them out before using. You don't want them soaked through, but the reason you get these damp is if you're using them for a liquid like the BB cream or the liquid foundation, you don't want these to just soak up all the product, because then you're going to waste product and you're going to go through it faster. So this is these are great here. The other tip with these, you're not going to just swipe these on. You're actually going to kind of press and roll. Let the sponge do the work for you. So these are great, and I'll be going into more depth about those with you. And then let's see, other tools we have here. Tweezers. I like them because not only are they hot pink, which is cute, they do work really well. So tweezers, and then here you have the Lash Comb Brow Brush. Now this brush, this is great, and I highly recommend this one because, as you can see here, I don't know if I can get that to change the zoom, those are metal right here instead of plastic. So they are sharp, which is why it comes with a cover. And they're very, very thin, as you can see, versus a plastic eyelash comb. These separate and fan out your eyelashes very well. So I highly recommend this for your eyelashes, of course, and then you have the brow end as well. So that's just an overview of all the different tools that I have. And I will be kind of breaking those down for you. So stay tuned. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.